All right, people, my name is DJ Parker Rich, right here live here on Insemo Ghana, having a very brilliant and wonderful conversation with my brother from another mother, aka Rasta Echo, the only Thursday born with the Rasta. My brother, Mr. Marvel, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, my brother.
I see. And our Rasta is on the high grade. Rasta, that was sorting out more
Uh,
beam.
I so want to forget
Uh,
one.
Yes, I was enjoying your Yale song. I was enjoying it. I mean,
Yes.
immediately you broadcast me and Anna, Michelle or me wall. I was really enjoying till yesterday. I came to realize this song because that was after I saw another song from one brother from Eastern region called Koche with the
Yeah.
title
Gucci.
Okrasini into bracket Echo Marvel
Yeah.
this. And I mean who they you
Yeah.
know a death song. So I decided to speak to you and him as well. I wanted to know
Yeah.
what's triggered all these things because to my best of knowledge, I mean you good party
Yeah.
spa. So
Yeah.
I spoke to him first. Nka on know that meaning come off first. You started conversation and but then networking in one. But this is what he had to
Uh,
say. Say, Kakra. I'm going to put
Boss,
something on your screen. Eh? Uh,
okay.
this is a poster of your concert, a virtual edition, which has
But
Echo Marvel on this flyer.
yeah, yeah,
Meaning, say,
yeah.
onye hoho, onye abontini so. I mean, he's not a stranger. He's not somebody you are not familiar with. He's somebody you know. To be precise, you are friends. So
Yeah.
why Okrasini? Okrasini no so maybe Samuel and I say a different one be.
Procrastinating, so crying, and procrastinating. Me, what are they saying? No, my medical more pain. I think say it's a new platform to me. Send you the kind.
Yeah.
It's my main that money a team now. We have say you've given me this opportunity. Procrastinating is a song. It's a reply to somebody. I think say call your munia, call your madam for be
Yeah.
I've organized two shows. I'm inviting the money back.
Yeah.
But here is the case. He has organized his shows. I mean, no man to me and show up. And after I say man show up, no, the name I was say, yeah, as an artist, a bit show that and me yeah. And this apology letter on my social media handles near the behind show. But here's the case. He came out hardly on me. Then he me turn on until I man show up on this near day. I am one of my dissemination. So I'm saying yeah, you need to also show up. Say you are also in the you know how to or how to rap. And see, I to my brother, no, someone I can find me one name more or they buy him. And I'm a
Well, Echo, what's a cocoon saying is a wacket in our back can be say muko 2 page and I'm as a bachelor waha. To be honest with you, we couldn't end the conversation. You started the Kasana network in
okay.
the Yabasa, but we
Network
have
news.
rescheduled the
Okay.
Yabakasa because you know them in your
Okay.
Kasa, Miriana Menyawa Bakasa, but what time in our soon? I
Sure.
need not to delay you.
Sure.
What's really triggered this confusion between you and Kochi? Meaning the two of you are one of my Eastern giants, you know, when it comes
Yeah.
to live band performances Naza. Two of you are
Yeah.
extremely doing well. How come you are throwing jabs at
Yeah.
each other? About some now wabo biya jo binigel anade. What is really the issue at hand?
Okay, Mate. Ankpa komedasi. Yenya no English na tree na bibia mix
Yam
mix.
from kakra.
Pante, huh. So the whole issue is that just like he rightly said, he was the one that started this. Though I had plans in there, but for the record, no, he has more support when it comes to he signed under a record label. So once me, I'm independent. So it takes time before I get my things running. So he did shows proud to me shows no, which is Koche live in concert, and no, he invites me and then I go there to support as a brother.
I see.
So in my bits, no, going there for performances and all that, I got attached to his band, which is the Eastern Regional Fire Service Band, called Eastern Flames.
Okay.
So when I was ready for my first Marble Fest, it was the band that I fell on because the relationship had been mutual. So now I saw say they can come and play for me. So Eastern Flames band, which he happens to be part of the band, came to play for my first event. And it was because of him that I had chance. I got close to the band.
Yeah.
So they came and he was absent. And then I called him. Say, oh, me wo Kumasi, oh, me fucker, me wa even fucker. But so I made accommodation arrangements for him. He didn't show up. Fine. I just forgot about it. And then we did. So the second edition, which was supposed to happen in 2021, was moved to February 2020. That is this year. And then that one too, even when he got the information that I was coming to do my second edition, he was we had this group with Kontakra and the other guys. I see him doing campaign in the group that we are all coming to support Echo at Odan. So I made arrangements. As Paco, you came, so you saw that there was a whole hotel that I took for the people who are coming from away to come and lodge. That one too, you didn't show up. Yeah. And even that one, you called severally that you are playing a gig at Nkoko and you come, but you didn't come. I made another accommodation arrangement for you, and then you didn't show up again. And the next morning, I see an apology letter on somebody who is supposed to be your publicist timeline. What target me? Say you are sorry for not coming. And I the whole issue is I was just trying to tell you that. So no so be no friend me phone so. Every conversation we have had, I didn't communicate with any member of your team or in your record label or whatever.
Okay.
We did this on a brotherly level. So if you have an apology to call to give me, pick a phone and call me. You don't bring the conversation to Facebook. What is your reason? You see, so I was waiting for the industry people in the region to talk about that attitude of his, but nobody did. So in my mind, I was holding grudges because I feel say we are Niana say be a say went to me and just pick a phone and call me say oh call me and me can say me but maybe yawa be a pie. You don't go and write a tall apology letter on Facebook expect me to say what so when I said that, we got interviewed and his remarks was that now nobody has support in the region more than he has. So I said, oh, so it's all about who is big. So that is how you feel say you are bigger than me. So even if you don't show up at my event, you don't have to, come to my level, talk to me, apologize to me, but you want to prove say you have some kind of supremacy over me. And that's not how we do it. So it reminded me of some of the things he did in the past. Raising red flags about the caliber of person he is. And then Mama show me who he is. So me, I just did a song for the record. Oh yeah, it's not this song to coach. I did my song addressing the kind of friends I have kept in my circle for a period. Omusuban no patche say me omu nyaya nka me omu time ni tinka enye yie ma me. So if onu koche na je ekutia bia na che say onu no oye nipa boni ayefo. Agbako, you understand where I'm coming from?
I understand you very well.
Yes. So me I did a general song. I only know you musically. You aside that no, you don't you are not. So if I'm saying oyon kubre bo am na ona me kwa oh who me no keka now what take you offense there na just say you who ye oyonko brebo a who me now keka me. You understand?
All
So
right,
I was
Echo.
there, and
For
then
the
this boy,
benefit of those who haven't heard the song We Yale, let them listen to
yeah,
it. Then after that, we'll break it down and know that it's a death song and as the or a genuine song.
oh, yeah, this song. Okay.
Let's listen to We Yale from Echo Marvel.
It's meant to be.
Mr. Man.
Friend me marvel, just marvelous. Oh, young Cooper, a boy, me no nama. One me kwa, one me beya. Oh, who me no kekame. Ana juboja, oh can't. So them day, plenty frenemies. So them day, oh nipanye. Obu nipa receipt. Saya was say over time and yama, my baba. Saya was say all time yama, my dida. Saya was a me yeda. Boni I for with Triso. Ote huni kosiaga. Who envy me, I would judge it. Who hate me, I will lie. We are Leo, we are Leo. We are Leo, but you do. We are Leo, we are Leo. Tia, we are, but you know. Say, I will say, over time, and yama, my baba. Hey, I will say, all time, yama, my dida. We are Le Papa.
Echo.
Yeah.
Your brother feels that We Yale in yon and Kasa. Yes, listen to the song. From where so point to be making it, it clearly tells that the song, one way or the other, was directing to him partially. And I'm a boy.
Oh, that be I only addressed, my friend, a supposed friend. I didn't even mention your name.
So you admit the fact that, or yeah, part of the people that will inspire you to put down the song or to compose the song.
Okay, so for the benefit of those watching us, brief you about how I got inspired to do the song. So when I made the supposed post, me address say, oh no, if Philly say like, so what is this reason? Say, I didn't know vibe on it. That's when to me I make it. I didn't know frame. I made the exclamation, oh yale, whoa, and then one person, somebody commented that hey, I saw a new song Amodeba Muma Yehu. So that sparked up the inspiration. So though his attitude towards me inspired the song, I didn't do the song to diss him.
Well,
And if you listen to the content, if you listen to the second verse, I said Judas no or the Fianu Yimiama Ko no Oyane den obeyi wama. Right, I say. So he is stressing on the line Ko no. But you are not called Ko no. Sebi, there is a high life artist called Ko Eja Ko Nimo. We have Ko Ntakra in the region. We have Ko. Even my dad, when he's calling you and he's trying to yob you and get you to do something for him, hey Ko, when you talk Osiambrem. So if you hear Ko and you generalize it and you go and do a whole song to insult my personality, then it means that the attitude I'm talking about in the song Oyale is describing you. Wafan say subine towards me. No, Sano. I hope you get me. So I didn't do the song to diss him. I take it that yes, his attitude inspired the song, but probably he's not somebody that I am targeting or no be or yet a threat to me and my craft. There was me focusing on me throw a whole song about him. No, that's not my target. That's not what I intend to achieve. But his attitude happens to be in every institution, every home, even in the church, and even among siblings. So what you're saying. So it inspired me to talk about that. But that doesn't mean that I did a song to this him. No, I don't. I don't
I
even do
see.
songs to this
Well,
people.
well,
Yeah.
well explained. You've explained yourself well, but I have a few questions I also
Yeah.
want to ask to be very neutral and to
Yeah.
be very objective with this conversation.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a friend. He missed a show, one or two. When he was unable to come, did you personally
Yeah.
give him a call to find out why? Because sometimes
I
it might
called
be
him.
something
I
without.
call.
It
Yeah, I
might
called him
be.
severally.
Uh-huh. You
So I
finish
called
up.
him severally. He didn't pick up. So it was after I made that post online that he came to do a voice note on
What
WhatsApp and
post
told
did
me
you
that.
make online? That's what I want to know. Do you remember what?
Okay,
Do
so
you remember what
I
you said?
made a general post to thank the media. It's exactly a year that I officially switched from Central Region, where I was originally recognized as an artist there, to Eastern Region because of the nature of my work and how I'm not able to keep up with Central Region looking at my location. So I switched camp and then it's been a year. And if I look at the way the media has supported me in the region, projected my brand, I made a general post to appreciate the effort that the region has rallied behind me. So after that, I wanted to clear my head. So I told him, I made a post, tagged him, and told him, say, I wholeheartedly came to support you for your show twice. Even the first one, you were supposed to come because it was your band that was playing, but you didn't come. And after that, you haven't even made a proper apology to me as a person or as a brother. But you feel it's cool to go and post on social media for whatever reason. You understand? So it was after I made that post that he came to send me a WhatsApp voice note that with your program no way and that they are meeting me about. You heard what I just said.
Yeah.
So you know you cannot get time to come and perform for me on Saturdays because probably you are a busy person or you have a busy schedule and you play gigs on Saturdays. So don't let me include you because me putting you on, I know you are doing well in Koforidua, but when you come to my side, nobody knows you there. So I am trying to return a favor for you giving your platform to perform. No, I'm trying to return a favor. Now, me fan base now locally, you can tap into it because obviously you have done works with Stoneboy and other, so you are doing well. So I want you to come and tap into my fan base here in Oda, so that we all help each other. We build a bigger, we create a bigger, we follow a greater cause. But if you are telling me, my point is that the whole conversation wasn't about who is the best in the region. But he is the one trying to, no matter what, no, he is above me,
All right.
which is
Let's
very on.
let's hold it there and then let's get into this.
Yeah.
Do you think this is healthy for your industry? As at, I mean, two major guys representing the Eastern region and throwing jabs at each other, recording songs that should project and promote Ghana. But then, I mean, these are songs that has, I mean, undercut shots in there and all that. Do you think this is healthy for Eastern region?
Okay, to me, just like I said earlier, I didn't do the song to diss him.
Right,
So he is the one
didn't do
shooting.
the song to diss him. He feels offended because of certain content or certain words or certain names mentioned in the song. Now,
Yeah, so
he's also
you
gone
could have
ahead.
at least
Yeah, he's also gone ahead to
he could
record
do
a song
this
for
song.
you.
And yes,
Have you heard
and
the
you
song?
listen to the song.
Have you heard
I've
the
listened
song?
to it.
Okay.
Oh,
For the benefit
yeah,
of
I listened
those,
to it. I
for
think
the benefit of those who haven't heard the song, I'm just going to play the song for them so that they listen to it, so that the conversation can be much clearer.
Just drum on the beats.
Ghetto Records. Gucci. Benny Jombio.
it's in there, like.
Were you offended by Shani John? You know, do you take offense?
Never.
All right. Let's
No.
Let's move on. We are going to answer every question in this song. If you have any reply for this song, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to play it one by one. Every response you have for every second or every lyrics in this word, you do.
Alright. Charlie, okay. Come on, what? You see. I brought here to Oba Chayo, you see,
I say by in charge for how long? In the who there it was system anymore. Is it right about
You see, it's not even an issue.
You are a mentor, you don't know. And I answer that question.
You know, me buy a chair.
Okay, so
Even before he became the so-called, boss in the region, I was making waves, and it was the waves I was making that made of me end up contacting me. He eventually became my friend.
All right, let's move to the next. Does he have the power to straighten you? Straight well, our power to me straight well. I'm asking you that question.
Never.
Let's move on.
Also,
Ankre who know the empty barrel makes the most noise. Are you an empty barrel? Do you make the most noise?
Let it slide, but maybe the answer we are gonna give me, gonna be appropriate for your channel.
Baby, I went through no make way.
Also, baby, I drew where tremor, you find.
Never in his life. He can never compare himself to me. Like everything.
All right.
You know, we should just do the checks.
Okay. Oh, I want my answer on the echo. You make up for all in the swabba. No, so also answer with a man. Also, you're the master. You see a drummer 101.
You know, Uncle Paco, you know me, yeah. You know, there cannot be a master like that on me. You know, he cannot be a boss on me.
All right.
That one,
right?
It's a matter of fact.
You are your own boss.
Yeah, I'm my own boss. I run Marble City on my own.
All right.
With the help of my squad. But he is under label, so he should talk well.
Okrasi Rasta, me show Rasta no ye. Okrasi ni Samuel ni dini bi another one.
You know.
Oda Okrasi.
Oda Okrasi. Oya Semutanka Odeka. Even the regional capital should be Akimoda.
Let's move
on.
And you I'll say, when you may tiny, are you ugly? Can
Paco, you really cracking me up here.
Can I ask your wife that question?
Yeah, you can link up. I mean, there be your sister. You can link up with her. Then make sure. No, this one if they for take neutral person, make them place me for there. Then place chairman to for there. You now you go see the farm boy for inside. I'm fighting him if he's up on the go to my chairman farm boy.
All right, let's go. I John that said about to buy a president to Agano.
I'm gonna be your boss to the end of time.
It's a statement that he's going to be your boss till the end of time. Is that possible?
And that is what really pissed me off. Like I decided not to talk about it, but that statement is what pissed me off.
Say, let's move on.
Like,
I say, who show us sad, then you are in tears. Has that been the scenario?
No. Who said I'm crying?
Okay,
you know,
let's move on.
I only did.
Okay, land.
I only said Yeah, I only said what if you read the post I was relating to. There was nothing like tears. There was nothing like I was crying. I'm not a loser.
All right.
He can never say that I'm in tears.
All right, let's
I
go.
said comfort. Onishi when you draw a jabo grassini rasta. Mutumi
I say ikita bodria da konfu nye drubia wom. Wo bodria na kede drubi wom.
Don't try.
Okay, let's go.
Don't try it.
me she tie na walk. And you to and numja missy. Mutimi try me she tie na walk. But any time I me. Benny Jones. Benny Jones. We are grassini. Benny Jones. Benny Jones. Benny Jones. We are grassini. Charlie, sir, a chimo down boy bina. Waba Eastern region for fry. The 3 million die as a son is.
Would see me out there one, been so saw with them one.
On the moment was the son, though. On the moment, I am a king.
Any Rasta say more by the Pipa General Hospital.
Where I stay on your mobile side. When you put the general hospital.
I am a quiet.
Before I'm going to make my own judgment and all that, to have my own say, I would like to complete the interview we had with him. It would be unfair for me to make any statement at this point. What I can say is that both of you are fine talents. You all represent Eastern region, and we need you to carry Ghana music, especially this time that we are rooting for high life. This is not the time we should be fighting among ourselves. I believe that one good turn deserves another. So when a brother is there for you, you should be there for the brother. So, Coach, if you're listening to me, I think one way or the other, you were wrong. To the extent that if you are invited to an event by a friend and you are not able to show up, you need to pick up a phone and tell him the reasons why you were unable to show up. And I think on some way you were wrong, because sometimes you shouldn't let emotions lead certain decisions or certain things you say. Sometimes you should be guided by maturity, and then you shouldn't feel so emotional about certain things. It is not anything that is meant to be will become what it should be. Sometimes certain things happen for a reason. You understand? God is the master planner of every event. So sometimes when you bail people and they are unable to show up, you should take it on a lighter note. Yes, it feels bad and all that, but sometimes you cannot have anybody being like you. That is one thing you should have in mind. Me, for example, I feel very bad when I'm invited to some show and I'm not able to show up. You could remember when you invited me to your show, at a point I told you I have issues at home that I have to handle. Yes.
But eventually you came.
Yes, getting to the end of the getting to the main event itself, I called you and told you, no, I have to come. Now I've been able to stabilize things a bit. So don't think we are all the same. Sometimes we would have our various differences and all that. The most important thing is that we need all of you to make sure that you channel out good music that we can entertain ourselves with. So I would finish up the conversation with him as well, know his own side of the story. Then, like the judges say, by the powers invested in me, I'll pronounce my judgment and I'll find whoever is found guilty in this court.
Guilty.
Yes, that is what we're going to do.
Okay, so
for the meantime, you can tell the viewers where they can find Woyale. Woyale is one of the greatest high life songs making waves now. Where can they find Woyale to enjoy?
Yes, so you can check out Woyale on YouTube and on Audiomack. Very soon the links for the other platforms will pop up, and then we are working. We'll get the video done very soon, so fans should respect it. Yeah. But my last words, all I would say is that the whole conversation that I decided to have with Coach A wasn't supposed to be like this. I wasn't telling him to tell the world that he's better than me. I was just telling him that, yo, bro, you have hurt me. And I wasn't expecting him to come up with this position, or let's say decision, to insult me and insult my personality and all that. But all the same, all I'll say is that he's not my master and he can never be my master musically, whatever. He should just focus on building himself. I'm focusing on building myself. Initially, I wanted us to attack the whole situation with a united front, but I can see some people feel that they are better musicians than us. So even if they goof, they don't have the manners to accept their mistakes, but they would rather try to prove their supremacy over us. We are all fighting our battle. In the end, the viewers and the listeners will judge for themselves. So thanks to your viewers. This is my first time. So I'm an ardent viewer of your channel. This is my first time I've been hosted on, and I thank you, Pakorich and the team, and then all your viewers and your audience, the audience. And to Marvel Citizens, I say thank you once again. Woyale is out. Go check it out. Just marvelous.
All right, thank you for your time. Thank you for speaking to us here on Ensemble Ghana. It's getting late, it's getting dark here, so definitely we'll end the show here. The next conversation will be with Coach A to also hear his own side of the story. We are out of here.
Sure.